And welcome, how's it going, guys? I don't know why I said that so weird. We got a little unboxing video here for you today. We're gonna be unboxing what?
iPads!
iPads! No, okay, so we're gonna be unboxing iPad Mini, iPad Air
Mini
2, iPad Mini 2, yeah.
iPad Mini 2, iPad Air 2, and this is a tablet keyboard case for the iPad Air 2.
And you got a purse, didn't you? Show them your purse.
That has nothing to do with iPads, though.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Purse! I'm very excited for it. I've been needing a new purse that's big and that will carry a lot of things, and it's not black, so I think Matthias is happy about that. But there's a lot
because she always has black everything.
Black on black on black! It's never ending.
The never-ending purse.
It's cool. There's a zipper.
You got more zippers on
That's a pretty big pocket. There's two pockets here that you can put your phone or, I don't know, camera like we do. Oh, and it was on clearance. So it was normally $40 and I got it for $27. And then you can take off this thing or you can keep it on. I think I'm going to take it off and just use it like a little handbag kind of thing. It holds so much stuff. Look at how big that is. So this is a perfect purse to take to the movies. If you're like us and you want to put drinks, popcorn, candy, it actually will fit a lot. I'm thinking one bag of popcorn, 2 drinks, and a bunch of little snacks.
If you're like us and you're like you kind of want to say you're like us and you're cheap and you don't buy it there, but like who can afford concession stand prices at the movies?
The only time we buy concession stand stuff is if we get rewards with our card that says, "Oh, you earned a free soda," and
then we'll upgrade it. We'll upgrade it for $1 or something like that. But like, bro, I'm not gonna pay $9 for a soda. On
or
no
a bag of popcorn.
In no country on no planet is a soda worth $9. So what are you doing now?
I'm going to plug in my iPad while it backs up from the iCloud.
Backs up.
Backs up from the iCloud.
You mean restores?
Well, restores, but it says choose backup, so whatever.
Yeah, that's the backup that you're restoring
I'm restoring from backup. Okay. And here is the USB cord to charge.
Can't ever have enough lightning cables.
Oh, I know. Like, we don't actually have a lot. We have a lot of Amazon lightning cables. We don't have a lot of Apple lightning cables.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I'm going to check out this iPad Air 2. It's funny how these boxes, Apple has been really just splitting up how they market these iPads. I don't know, like their marketing has gotten really kind of wonky lately. Like for instance, they sell 3 different versions of iPad minis and 2 different versions of regular iPads. You know what I mean? And iPad mini is already just a different version of an iPad, right? So it's kind of interesting that they're just really just branching off into so many different models and makes, and I don't think it's necessarily a good idea. Obviously people always like iPads and stuff like that, but man, when I first got the first iPad, it was just iPad. That was it. It was just iPad. And all the way up until like they started doing iPad 2, it was just iPad. And then they started adding mini, and then I think when Steve Jobs died, the marketing just like kind of like took over and like things don't make sense a lot. But let's open this up. The reason why I say things don't make sense is because there's too many models. With each model, there's also you could get cellular or Wi-Fi, and then you can get like 3 different types of how much memory it has. So there's like seriously, and color. So the amount, you could probably seriously get at least 100 different types of an iPad. And that's like way too complex. It used to just be like one, like a 16 gigabyte legit iPad, and that was it. And I had it, and it was round on the bottom and everything. And like when I put it down on my desk in school, it would just like wobble, and you wouldn't be able to type on it. It was so silly. But here we go. Here is the iPad Air 2, and it's got that little fingerprint sensor there. Amanda doesn't like that. I like it. This one, as you can see, is a nice fancy gold.
Gold.
I'm a fan of that. I wanted it to match my iPhone 6 Plus. I want it to match. Look how big that apple is. The size difference between these two are about this much. However, the iPad Mini 2 is quite a bit thinner than the iPad Air 2. See what I mean? How complicated it's getting? The iPad Air 2 is quite a bit thinner than the iPad Air. Now, the iPad Mini 3 is not at all different practically at all than the iPad Mini 2. There's just some cosmetic differences like you can get in gold.
It's $100 difference.
But it's a $100 difference. But the same thing with this, it's a $100 difference, except the processor's faster. You got the Touch ID. You have, you know, you can get it in gold. It's thinner. But hey, that's you know, interesting that they would do something like that. But this is immediately so much lighter than, oh, look how dark jet black that screen is too. But you guys don't remember, I don't know, maybe you guys remember if you've ever had like the first iterations of some of these devices, that the screens, the contrast ratios weren't that good. These screens have improved so much, especially that the Retina, I'm not even talking about Retina, I'm just talking about the color and the vividness of these screens, because back when I had the initial iPad and the initial iPhone and stuff like that, like when you turned it off, it was gray. It was like seriously gray. So like the blackest you could probably get was it being gray. So I don't know. I like the little gold ring around it. I don't know. I think I've got that here too. See the little gold rings? A little bit. A little bit of the gold rings. Hola! Here we go. And I actually have, surprisingly, the same sized, what do you call this? Power brick as the Amanda's iPad Mini. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. I'm going to set this up. Actually, I'm not going to actually set it up. The newer ones also have the slimmer bezel here too. The iPad that I used to have was like fat all the way around, and it was not that great. But I like this much better. But I'm going to actually have to restore from backup because I recently reset my phone here, and because it had like 6 gigs of other space. You guys know that. But and I forgot to. Well, I didn't forget. The cloud save didn't save my progress on Night of the, or what's the game called? Knights of the Old Republic. And I was bummed, so I'm gonna have to restore my iPhone back up to this so I can save that and then reset it and then go from fresh. I know, silliness. But that's not all. One of the reasons why I got this is so I can kind of write anywhere and not be like linked to my my Mac, because as you guys know, whenever you try to write, there's so many distractions. I'm not saying there aren't distractions on an iPad, but there are a lot less. Because it's difficult. It's much more difficult to maneuver, and you can like turn off notifications and stuff. But your Mac, especially when you have 3 screens like I do, and Twitter's like permanently on one of them, when you're trying to write, you guys are way too active on Twitter, and I get super distracted and I interact with you guys. But anyway, so the next thing we're gonna unbox here is the Folio tablet keyboard case, and this is for the iPad Air 2. Amanda saw one for the iPad Mini, and it was really cool looking because it was like olive green and white, so she really loved it. It was like sage green, so it was kind of like a minty green. She was really looking at that, but she didn't know if she'd actually use it, because we're not gonna just buy something if you don't actually use it. But this thing, one of the reasons why I got this one was because it hinged. Okay, so this one hinges. This one hinges. So for instance, I'm gonna take this guy out here and we're gonna slide her out, see if that works. Here we go. Okay, so one of the reasons why I liked this guy above the other ones is because it hinges. And like, I've actually had iPad keyboards before, and they're ones where the iPad will literally just dock, and then you type on it that way, and that's cool if you're sitting at a desk and everything like that, but otherwise it doesn't work because you need multiple viewing angles like a laptop. Like a laptop, you view it in different angles occasionally, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be all different, but this one I like because of that. And also the iPad clips into here. Ones where your iPad just sets and you wanna like sit on the couch, you're like balancing it and everything like that, and the iPad will like fall out. It's not good. So this is pretty cool. If you can actually come in closer, you could see the iPad keyboards have very specific functionality here. As you can see, that's a home button. This is a lock. This is Siri, Spotlight. I don't know, maybe that takes you to Safari and like music controls and volume and Bluetooth. So why don't we, well, I can't actually get it turned on yet, but I will get it turned on and I'll show you in a bit. Alright guys, so now we're going to link it up since I've kind of restored the iPad. Not really, but it's enough to get it working. So let's go into, let's see, Bluetooth I think? Oh, Bluetooth. Bluetooth, and we're going to turn this guy on. I imagine I just pressed that, and then I probably am going to hold the Bluetooth button. There we go. I had to do some sort of combination, but now it says Zag Folio. I clicked that puppy, and I'm probably going to be prompted to type in something. Oh, connected. What do you know? Let's see if it's connected. Here's the home button down here, right? All right, I'm going to press this guy. What do you know? So let's connect this guy right in here like so. Snaps into place. There we go. That's pretty good. And I can lock it, unlock it. I can spotlight search for an app if I want to, like
Netflix.
KOTOR.
KOTOR? What's that?
I guess I have to click the field though. KOTOR is one of my favorite games. It's a Star Wars game. If you haven't played it, it's called Knights of the Old Republic.
KOTOR. That's
but
what.
Siri's right here. Hello Siri, you are a loser. I never use you.
After all I've done for you?
You've done nothing for me, woman. So then we close it up like that, and
It's like a little laptop.
it's like a little slim version of a laptop.
While he was talking earlier, it was a lot earlier, I had my hair down. I think I'm gonna go get one for me because I was thinking, why bring your laptop when you're traveling? I mean, I guess unless you're actually gonna use your laptop for things that you can't do on your iPad.
Sounds like you're trying to make a hard sell.
No, he convinced me to get one because I was like on the fence. I was like, I don't know
And
if I
then during
should
this
get
unboxing
one.
video, I convinced you.
Yeah, I was like filming him, and I was like, oh, maybe I should get one because I was thinking, I think it would be great for traveling because
Oh,
it's like
calm down. That's a new iPad. Don't shut it so hard.
shut it hard. Because you could answer your emails on here with it's way easier with a keypad than it is keyboard than it is like with your fingers. It's so much easier. I think it's great. I was already on the fence about it. And
We just bought some stuff and wanted to unbox it and show you guys because you guys are always curious what we're getting in unboxing.
but mine's
So-
gonna be cooler than black.
There you go. Yeah, hers is going to be a lot cooler than black. They had the gold ones there, but they're only for iPad Air, not iPad Air 2, to match the iPad that I have. Bummer. So I had to get black. Black's okay. But
Paint it gold.
yeah, you could.
I also finally gave in and bought
You
my
already-
first EOS lip balm.
You already opened it.
But people were telling me, okay, the package is boring.
No, but you got to see what,
I was
so
gonna-
people know what it looks like.
So this is what it looks like packaged. And I finally bought it. It's the coconut milk one. Somebody told me that there was a coconut one, and it was between this and the mint green one, which I think was like sweet mint or something like that. But I was like, okay, I'll try the coconut. But it kind of looks like strawberry. But it's really yummy, and my lips
Yummy?
feel it's coconut. My
You're
lips
eating
feel
it?
no, but my lips feel hydrated.
Can I put it on my lips?
Yeah.
It only went on the outside of my lips.
Okay, open. No, open.
I don't want to eat it.
God.
I don't want it.
Anyways, I really like it. If you guys want to try the coconut one, I would recommend it. But I'm actually pretty excited about it because I don't have one before, and I
don't have one.
because I've never had one before, and I see like everyone with them, and I pass them by when I'm at Target, like literally every single time I'm there. So I'm like, I'll do it. It's only $3. So I bought one.
Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and want to see more unboxing videos, click that like button, leave a comment below, and give me a high five. All right, guys, we've just run a couple errands. I am exhausted. I'm crampy, and I'm aching and stiff.
Okay, you can't say crampy when you're a guy.
I can say crampy.
Not when you're
Guys
a
can have
guy.
cramps in muscles.
Yeah, but you have to say muscle cramp. You can't say crampy.
Is that? You put that down in the comments.